kick that. Okay, this is the scenic overlook for the Fort Snelling Visitor Center, which is not open right now, and downtown Minneapolis in the distance, and the Mississippi River here. I usually hike by the Visitor Center here and go by the old Army Fort and right down into Fort Snelling State Park. Lakota Memorial is right in that area, and it's a quick walk to Pike Island. Little bridge going down there. I'll run a little video there. It's still a beautiful day. This is mid-50s. For me, this is t-shirt weather. I don't get cold until it's like 30 below, so when it's like this is nice. So I'm going to be making some videos out there today. Just wanted to briefly show you the area, what it consists of. I usually park and go right by the visitor center here and down into the Fort Snelling State Park system. So far, I've seen my spirit animal guide, the hawk, coming in. I hope I can run into my dear friends out there. Their memory may not be too well. They usually were coming up to me a lot because I was out there a lot. But now that I haven't been out there in a long time, I'm not sure how the memory is. I may not get close to them today, but I'll try to film whatever I can out there today and share it with you guys. This is the old Army Fort, Fort Snelling. As I parked over in the visitor center, I always walk by this and head down towards the Lakota Memorial, which is at the bottom of the hill below this fort. and then Pike Island is right in that area as well. I will not go into this fort. It's almost as if you were to try to get any wonderful Jewish person would not want to go into the Auschwitz camps, or those concentration camps that they still have for remembrance of what happened. And they don't want to go into those places as well because of what happened. And this is the same way for this fort, old Army fort. In 1865, they executed some Lakota men that were innocent in this fort. And to top it all, this always gets me upset, and I get a little very saddened by it. Below this fort, there's an area near the Lakota Memorial where they had erected huge walls of logs, and a huge area down here where they call the Pike Island Deterrent, or I can't really remember the exact name they gave it. But they imprisoned over 1,200 old men, women, children, precious children, in an area down there. And because of poor living conditions and neglect, they never took care of their prisoners there. They just put them in a walled area. Over 300 died. 300 wonderful souls. Could have been prevented easily. If you're going to detain somebody, a government entity of some kind, you got to take care of your detainees and so forth, and provide them with food and proper care. It's hard to believe the U.S. government allowed this to happen, as well as the executions in the fort here. So, just pointing out, I don't go in there anymore. I went in there a few times years ago, but being a spiritual person now, and knowing the reality of this place and what happened in this area, because of what happened down there, that area in Pike Island is what I call sacred ground. I sometimes feel the presence of some of those lost souls when I'm down there. I go down there in remembrance and spiritual recognition of how important we all are on this planet, and nobody's above or better than another person. We're under one God. We're all one people in this world, and we got to start treating each other like we're brothers and sisters. So just wanted to mention that. I don't go in here anymore. We'll start making a video at the entrance to Pike Island to show you where you got to go to get across to that area.